Look what I'm watching. Vice Grip Garage. He's working on a 69 sedan DeVille Cadillac. Doing all the same stuff that I'm doing. Well, he's working on brakes and stuff right now, but he said maybe I'll get a power window going so he doesn't burn up on the ride. He drives the cars home and everything. Finds them in a field and drives them home. Alright, here's the regulator I've been working on. And the power window motor. Finished that yesterday. Nice new wiring. What could go wrong? Alright, let me show you how it works. One of these is like up, one of them is down. So just use my power probe. You can give it 12 volts right where you want it. Just ground it to the case right there. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, look at that. Then you go the other one, it'll go down. 12 volts. Oof. God, is that beautiful. A little harder going that direction right now because it doesn't have the weight. That's down. So the weight of the glass would help that once it's in the car. So they'll be the same speed up and down. It has a spring to help it up. Built into the regulator somewhere. Right there, that spring, that helps it go up. So can't ask for more than that. Look at that. Beautiful, just like new. So I'm gonna pop that back in. Actually, I'm gonna take this out first because I gotta figure out what I need for gears. Gears are definitely stripped in there. So I'm gonna cut this whole thing off. So all it is 2 purple wires going into one, 2 green wires going into one, and then they attach their own wires. I don't know why they do it that way, but the best thing to do in this situation is cut the whole thing off. Clean it up. Don't need that. Just don't need that. Goodbye. And get my soldering iron hot. I like to use heat shrink and solder for all my wire connections. This is a whole big thing of heat shrink tubing in different sizes. We'll just strip these. Purple to purple. One of these is up and one of these is down. I'll have to figure that out, the switches. I don't remember what's what. Now I gotta figure, actually, you know what? There's a fuse blown. So let me put a new fuse in power windows. The power window fuse is fine, but if you look at the bottom electrical fuse, so that tells me that there's a short somewhere else too. With those dome lights, with those courtesy lights. That's what fuse blew. So, yep. So, what I'm gonna do is hook up the switch. Hook the switch back up. You gotta make sure it's not upside down because that'll definitely affect what's up and what's down. So we'll see where it fits into the panel. Here's the door panel. So this sits this way. So if I was sitting there, this is going to be up, this is going to be down. This is going to be the back window. Alright, so it's going to sit just like that. I love this lift, puts everything the right height for you. So now we use this old school wire harness connector and just pushes in. So if I take my power probe, put it on one of the wires, there's a key. No, it should work. Let's see if I get power here. Nope, I do. So down is purple, and green is up. See, that's giving 12 volts right to the motor. This is where the motor would be. Alright, so green is up, purple is down. Green is up, purple down. I'm going to remember that, because I will forget. I'm just going to write G up. Giddy up. G up. D down. Might as well put my name in here. And we'll date it. 9, oh, 9, 11, 21. Eek. That's not a very good date. Still got a pretty gnarly looking eye. Poison ivy. Swelling's down now, it just looks like an old man eye. It's all wrinkled. Painful. Man. Don't like poison ivy on the eyeball. All we're going to do is extend this out just a little bit. I don't want to put a spade connector on here because it's just kind of fat. It'll probably fall off. So. This will make it watertight, rattle proof. It's not going to fall apart on you. It's soldered. This has an adhesive inside the tube. It has to be watertight. It's inside the door, but the glass, you're going to get all kinds of water. I'm not going to drive it in the rain, but if it's inside the rain, it's going to get all kinds of water in here. So it needs to be watertight too. Yeah, that looks nice, right? The way it should have been done. Put some spade terminals on here. Alright, the other little thing I like to do is put, I think the word you'd say is unorthodox, fluid film undercoating. It's conductive, so you can use it on electrical wires and it works awesome. That's like dielectric grease. So I can throw some of that on there just to keep the, trying to get this regulator back in with the motor. So look at this. What we've done is put new connections on. Beautiful connections. Nice motor, nice and clean, never gonna break. I'll never say never, but it probably won't break. And let's just see if what happens here. Up, down, nothing. So what do we, oh, you know what, it needs to be grounded. It needs to be grounded, so you know what I can use is my power probe, because that's going to the battery. I can ground it with this ground clamp. And we want to make this regulator as small as possible, compact as possible, so we can slide it through here. So now let me go down. That's up. Pretty cool, huh? That's down. Really cool. I'm going to want to lift this up a little bit too. What kind of stinks is I don't have this white lithium grease. I bought some that didn't come with the little nozzle, so I'm just going to drown it with WD-40.